objective for this lesson is I can solve division word problems with remainders. So just like all word problems, we're going to make sure that you write down the information after each sentence, that you draw pictures if you can to make it easier, and they're already telling you that there's going to be remainders. So today we're going to go over two ways to do division. One of which, well, I'll just get into it. I'll explain as I go. Okay, so here's the first division problem. There are 6 teachers in a meeting. All right, so I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to every time I have a word problem, I'm going to try and either write down the important information or draw a picture. So 6 teachers in a meeting. All right, I don't have to draw teachers because I'm a terrible drawer, but I can certainly do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? Pizza is delivered for lunch and there are 32 slices. Okay, so there's 32 slices, right? So if pizza is divided evenly, how many slices of pizza does each teacher get? So I'm dividing up the pizza. So one of the easiest and simplest ways to divide, especially if you have a smaller number, this won't work with big numbers because it'll take forever, but with a smaller number is to do what you did when you were a little kid. If you were dividing, if you got some cookies and you were going to divide it up between you and your friend, you basically say 1 for you, 1 for me, 1 for you, 1 for me. And you can absolutely do that. That's a great strategy for division. So if I have 32 slices, I can count out 32 and divide it up. I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Now, think about it. I'm close to 32, right? Everyone gets the same number. I'm at 30 right now. Can I give everyone else another slice of pizza? No, I can't. So I have 2 extra slices. Right, so first question was, and that was not difficult, right? So let's answer our first question. If the pizza is divided evenly, which I did, how many slices of pizza does each teacher get? Well, each teacher gets 5 slices. If I spell it right. And then the next question is, how many extra slices are there? Well, there's 2 extra. So by using that strategy of drawing a picture, it made it so easy to divide. So that's one strategy. Here is another strategy you can use. Okay, I'm giving you the 2 easiest ones first. Other one is if you are good at knowing your multiples. In other words, if you can count by a number, that's a great thing to do too. Because if there's 32 slices and 6 teachers, you can count by 6s until you get close to 32 without passing it, right? So I could do 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, and I can't do another 6, right? So you're doing division. How many 6s go into 32? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So each teacher gets 5 slices. Right? You can count to 30, and the difference between 30 and 32 is 2, so there's 2 extra. There's another strategy. Third one I'm going to show you right now. And again, you can use any of these strategies today because it doesn't tell you that you have to use a certain method. Other one is using a place value chart and disks like we did with multiplication. So here's 10s, here's 1s. So I have 32 total slices I need to divide up. So our 2 is in the 1s column, and I have 3 10s. And I am dividing it by 6. Right? So I have to divide this into 6 groups. Can I do that? No, because I only have 3. So what you would do is, and this is tricky, so I don't recommend this right now. I'd recommend one of the first 2 strategies, but I'm just showing you this, is if you don't have enough, these have to go over here. So I can't just move 3 dots over there because they're not each worth 1. Each of these is worth 10, right? It's 3 10s. So if I have to move it over, I'm moving 10, 20, 30 over here. So now I'm going to have 32 ones. So then you're back to where you were using one of the other strategies anyhow. So that's one that we're going to use when we get to bigger numbers, but right now I think it makes it more complicated. So I would stick with the counting by, or going with drawing a picture is honestly, I think, the easiest way. So here's a problem I want you to solve. There are 5 teachers in a meeting, pizza's delivered for lunch, and there are 24 total slices. If the pizza is divided evenly, how many slices of pizza does each teacher get? And then how many extra slices are there? So I want you to figure out how many slices each teacher will get and how many extra pieces there will be. Okay, so let's do the counting by, because I gave you, actually on purpose, I gave you an easier number to count by. So you're counting by 5s till you get close to 24. So 5, 10, 15, 20. I can't go to 25 because that means I've gone past 24. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 5s go into 24. So each teacher gets 4 slices. And then what's left over? Well, the difference between 20 and 24 is 4 extra. So hopefully you got 4. Each teacher gets 4 pieces, and there's 4 left over. All right. And if it was me in the teacher's meeting, I would probably eat the extra 4 pieces. All right. And I am going to show you the same answer in case you drew it. So if there's 5 teachers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teachers, divide up the 24 slices. 1, 2, 3, 15, 18, 19, 20. And I don't have enough to give everyone else, so there's 4 extra. And as you can see, each teacher got 4. So hopefully you got that. All right. Here's the next problem, and I want you to try this one. A little bit bigger numbers, but you can use either strategy. I would use either drawing the picture and dividing it up, or count by. All right. So the problem is Mrs. Ortega walks the same number of miles each day, every day of the week. If she walked 42 miles last week, how many miles did she walk each day? Hint, so she walked every day. So she walked for 7 days. So 7 days, walked a total of 42 miles. How many miles did she walk each day? All right, so we're getting to a bigger number. So dividing that up could be tough. If you could still do it, it might just take a little extra time, which is fine. But 42 miles, 7 days. So how many did you walk each day? If you can count by 7s, it makes it a lot easier. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42. Ooh, it's even. There's no leftovers, no remainders. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 7s. So that means she walked 6 miles each day. All right. So go ahead and do your independent practice. If you have questions, let me know. I definitely recommend either drawing the picture out like we did up here, or counting by. And then next lesson, I'm going to show you a couple different ways to divide. So you're going to have 4 or 5 different methods to divide. Actually 6 once I show you the algorithm. You're going to have 6 ways to divide. And eventually, I want you to try all the different methods this year.